Okay, hi. Well, I'm calling you from way far away. I'm calling you from Finland in Europe.
Finland, excellent.
The sun hasn't risen yet and will not rise for another couple of hours.
Oh, well, good to hear your voice from Finland. All the best. What's your question for Dr. Peat?
Well, I'd like to first thank you for the show, and I'd like your opinion about two very different types of devices. The first one are the so-called PEMF devices like Earth Pulse, Delta Sleep. The goal would be to induce Delta Sleep in a 46-year-old male as myself. And the second type of device I'd like your opinion on is CO₂ breathing machines and CO₂ bath devices.
Yeah. Okay, well, the CO₂ question, no problem. The first one, Dr. Peat, have you heard of this device, a PEMF?
No, I don't know what it means.
Caller, can you just elaborate a little bit on the fundamentals of this?
Sure. So those are, I think, in the PEMF, there must be electromagnetic field.
So it's EMF.
There are devices that you wear on your upper chest, and they're supposed to deliver some light, pulsing electromagnetic signal to induce deep sleep, like Delta Sleep.
Okay. Interesting. Dr. Peat, what do you think about that EMF generator?
About 40 years ago, there was research on stimulating the brain across from one temple to the other with gentle, just 1 or 2 volts and very few microamps of current would be enough to induce those slower rhythms of the brain and improve sleep. But I don't know what the present apparatus is.
Do you know, sir, what the volts are of that machine you're
Sure. I think that we're in a 10, now I'm not sure about the hertz and the micro and mega, but something around 10. Let me check. So basically the latest devices seem to have to be worn on some artery between the heart and one of the sides, like the arm, and I think it's something like 10 hertz or something like that, but I'm not sure about the... I think you can vary them from 1 to 14 hertz, but they recommend mostly around 8 or 10 hertz.
Yeah, 10 is a natural frequency for humans. Okay, well, I don't know if we can expand too much on that, but definitely can with the CO₂ question. So your main question about the CO₂ was...
Yeah, so now I can see, for example, on the Ray Peat forum, there are people doing all kinds of experiments, and one of them being to basically bathe, there are breathing machines where you can regulate how much CO₂ you're getting. Okay. And then one gentleman even invented some kind of bath device. Okay. So it's like a huge plastic balloon that you wrap around yourself, and there's something for access to or for infusing yourself basically with CO₂, and this can be worn for an hour or so.
Yeah, we've used that with our clients with injury, that they wrap their injured limb in a plastic bag that they filled up with pure carbon dioxide.
It certainly increases the vasodilation and gives you that sense of warmth that you'd either get from CO₂ gas or being in these soda waters that liberate CO₂. I know Dr. Peat's got a lot to say about carbon dioxide. Let me let you say what you want to say about CO₂, Dr. Peat, because you're always more eloquent.
I think it was in 1908 that someone wrote an article about the medical uses, both as treating colon inflammation, vaginal inflammation and such with the actual application of the gas, or filling a bathtub. Since CO₂ is heavier than air, if you seal the drains on a bathtub, you can just fill the bathtub with it and get in. And the person said an hour in the bathtub was like a day at the beach.
You could probably leave your clothes on as well, couldn't you?
You don't have to take your clothes off because it instantly goes right through the clothing, and you can feel it as a warm sensation because it relaxes blood vessels in the skin. And we have used huge plastic bags that come up to the shoulders, and you fill the bag and then get on a chair or something so that you can step in it without spilling the CO2 and pull it up around your body without spilling it, and then tighten it around the top. And that will usually stay put for at least an hour, and your skin gets pink and warm from the relaxing effect, and it has a systemic effect. It absorbs very quickly into your bloodstream and affects your blood pressure, improves pumping efficiency of your heart, reducing peripheral resistance in the arteries,